Action.
Hey folks, I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art. And today at the Garden State Comic Fest, I have the pleasure of saying hi to another Anthony, the best name in the world, Marques. Yay! The president and what else are you? The Joe Kubert School. And what we were just talking about is what an example of a professional he is in the Joe Kubert School, and looking at his artwork you know, it's a good role model. You're a good role model for the kids.
They're very nice. I really appreciate it. I love being at the school and being able to interact with students, especially with students like Jameson. His son is also a student at the school. And he does really great work, and it's really an interesting thing to be able to see them when they first come in the first year and see the progress they make over the course of 3 years. And hopefully when they leave, they're able to get that job and then just move forward and do a great job with their careers.
What about job placement? When's that happening?
So what we do with job placement at the school is we actually we have a job placement coordinator, Michael Kreger, who's on site. We also bring in different work over the course of all 3 years, so they can actually start doing stuff in first, second, or third. But then what we also do in third year is we bring in about 15 different companies. That includes DC, Marvel, Boom, etc. And what they do is they come on in and they do portfolio reviews, and a lot of our students have got the work straight from that.
Oh, cool. Well, I look forward to hearing some feedback about one student that I have a particular interest in, and recouping all my tuition fees.
I would need to flip that right back and just give a shot in your face with that.
Anyway, so tell me, so this is the Batman radio hour?
Batman Audio Adventures.
Audio Adventures, right.
This was a really fun series that we worked on.
I listened to it a couple times. It was fun.
It was really cool. The first season and second season were both written and directed by Dennis McNicholas, and he also wrote the series. It's a really fun book. It has a great take on Batman and all this rogues gallery and all his characters.
So the director of the audio wrote the comic book?
Yep, he also wrote the comic as well. So Dennis McNicholas is also a very popular writer. He's a longtime writer for Saturday Night Live as well.
Oh, really?
Very, very cool guy. It was a real pleasure getting to know him and work with him on the project.
That's awesome. So how many issues did you do? About a dozen?
We did 7 issues.
Oh, 7?
So that just wrapped up, and then I believe the trade's coming out in September or October.
Oh, cool. And then what do you have planned?
I got a super secret project.
Don't tell anybody.
But then also in the meantime, before that one is announced, I'm also working on the new Stardust Anthology written by Van Jensen. And the story is going to be a lot of fun. It's really cool. There's a lot of really talented individuals that are working on it. And I think people are really going to enjoy it.
Oh, cool. So how is the Kubert School evolving in your tenure there?
You know, the Kubert School, we had a really great and strong foundation.
Hey, thank you for sending someone over.
No worries. I had to. You kidding? That's a great book. Kubert School always had a really wonderful foundation built there by Joe and the rest of the family. And so what we did is we just kind of expanded upon it. And what we've done is we've brought in different opportunities. We've upgraded some of the programs. We've brought in online study programs as well. And we're just building upon what was there before, which is kind of really cool.
Yay. You want to buy that?
He can have that. Don't worry.
All right. So that's cool. Thanks for taking a few minutes with me. I know you're busy. We want to get back to this. You have your Kubert School set up over there with your representatives. That's really cool. And you got a lot of former graduates in the room.
It's always enjoyable coming to the Garden State Comic Fest because there's so many Kubert School alumni, a lot of classmates that I've had. You know, when you go to the school, you do get to know everyone, and it's really cool. It's really special to be able to talk to people.
So if you have, or you as an individual, I mean, I've seen people like in their early 30s coming back to the school, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like, I want to be a comic book artist. I want to, you know, they've gone out in the job market. They've come back to the school. You know, so if you have that ambition in life, it's never too late to start. And this is the place in the country and perhaps the world to try to get your training and your education in. So, thank you, Anthony, for continuing the legacy that Joe established.
I appreciate that very much. And I remember it's everybody that went to the school too, so thank you very much.
Yeah, but it took a passion and a love for you to take over, not just a financial commitment, and that's what's most important with the heart of that situation.
I appreciate that very much.
You know, and I see that in you, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, I'm Anthony, and this is Anthony, the best name in the world. God's gift. God's gift, Anthony. I'm Anthony Snyder, and this is Anthony Marques, the president and chief operating officer of the Joe Kubert School.
Fantastic. See you guys soon.